What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sideline Stories. Episode 3 is featuring Sasha Boussina. Sasha grew up in San Francisco, played soccer at Boston University, and is now on board an emerging tequila brand based out of New York City. Let's hear all about his journey. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Sideline Stories. Today we're here with Sasha Boussina. Let's get right into it with the questions. Who was your favorite athlete growing up?
Growing up, my favorite athlete definitely is Cristiano Ronaldo.
What's your favorite English Premier League team?
Manchester United fan.
Messi or Ronaldo? Who's the GOAT of soccer?
It's obvious. It's got to be Ronaldo.
Interesting. I see a lot of Messi banter, so that's a score for the Ronaldo team. What do you think is the best soccer team of all time? Best team ever assembled?
So it's really hard, right? There's like the historic teams that are like known as like the best of the best, but it's got to be like, I think the 2009, 2010 Barcelona team or like the 2017 Real Madrid team. There's no two teams really can come as dominant.
Who do you have winning the 2022 World Cup?
I would love to see United States somehow like pull through on something, but I think our time is like 2026. Germany is also extremely tough, and they're a solid team. All their players are kind of getting to the end. They don't really have a superstar, so they've always been super solid. England is also a dark horse. I think that might take something.
When you think about sports on a global level, soccer is definitely the world's game. It's the most popular sport. So many people watch it. But what do you think the main reason is that America hasn't quite come around to that?
We're like the richest world in the country, right? So like soccer's for the poorest poor. You only need a ball. You can have a ball for basketball, but it's a little different, right? You're just playing with teams, and like that's why you see basketball and up and coming from more people in impoverished areas in the United States that they have great stories behind. My thing though is that like I think in the United States we're the only place that you pay to play, and we have a choice between education and sports. In all these other major countries that are so dominant in sports, they go to academies when they're like 10 years old.
What's your favorite BU moment?
I started in the Terror tailgate against BC, which was like the biggest game that was played in the Northeast. So it was like 8,000 people, and that was pretty sick.
Talk a little bit about how you got to where you are today.
I always worked hard and tried to connect as many people as I could. And from connecting with a lot of people, it always comes kind of back, whether it's with a job, whether it's with, coaches, people, friends. Like the way I am, how I am today is because of the hard work and kind of doing the stuff that I didn't really want to do at the time. Push every avenue to get to anywhere I needed to be, opening as many doors as you can. And I think that kind of leads me to where I am right now.
What gave you the idea to be part of the tequila brand, Yave Tequila?
I've always been someone that's been entrepreneurial. I always had that little drive, and my friend knew that, and he posed me with a question between two different business ideas. And in the end, we decided to he asked me to join onto this tequila brand. And I never thought I'd be a part of something like that, but my energy matches that, my goals that match that, my aspirations, pushing and talking to people, opening as many doors works very well, and it aligned very well. And so that's why it worked out. How
would you compare the grind of being a D1 student athlete to, being part of a business at a very early stage? And like you said, the entrepreneur side, how would you compare those?
So I think that's a two-pronged question, right? So I think the grind of a student athlete, nothing will touch that, right? Like being so tired all the time, that really teaches you perseverance and how to get through stuff. That comes into your work ethic. So when it's a small company, you just have to change that ethic. It's kind of like being a freshman, right? It's like, hey, I just want to make an impact in any way it can be, whether it's, hey, I'm just cheering from the sides and I'm not playing, or whether it's, oh shit, I'm actually starting, so I need to carry my weight.
Why do you think celebrities like you see LeBron James and Travis Scott, they have their own tequila companies, and Conor McGregor has his own whiskey company? Why do you think so many celebrities and athletes and entrepreneurs are kind of catching on to this wave of trying to have their own alcohol brand?
Well, so think about this, right? Like when you're a celebrity, or let's say you're an athlete, or let's say you're these people, you're either A, highly competitive, or B, you love the limelight. It takes a definitely specific type of personality to be a celebrity. The celebrities that are starting these brands are definitely high-end celebrities that love the attention. That's from a more qualitative side. The quantitative numbers is they can make more money than they'll ever make in their careers. Like Kendall Jenner, her tequila is phenomenal. It's winning all these awards. I give her a lot of credit in this space. She went and spent years studying it, right? It's not just like she slapped her name on a bottle and let's see where it goes. So, and in her modeling career, if you think about it, maybe she makes 20, 30, 40 million dollars in her whole career, 50 million dollars, right? I don't know, but not like 400, 500, 600 million dollars. Plus it's the clout. Hey, I own this, alcohol company. Do you know how many people come up to me that I've never met before and they're like, yo, you're part of Yave? Like, sick, dude, that's awesome. How can I get involved? I don't even want to be paid. I just want to be a part of a fucking alcohol company. It's like, yeah, man, just because you want the clout, like, you don't, like, sick. Like, you want to be that guy at the party that has the tequila, that, like, you want to be that guy. And the truth is like, you can't just be that guy, right? Like, it's inside of you. It goes a step further, the extrovert and the introvert. And like, I could go on for fucking hours about all that stuff, but like, there's natural born leaders and there's people that you gravitate towards. More times than not, those are the people that are the faces, the heads of these companies, right? Right. There's a reason why people become CEOs and everything, right? It's not just hard work, clearly. Because if it was hard work, everyone would do it. Like, in terms of alcohol, it's the easiest thing for them to do that fulfills that limelight and competitive nature, right? I don't think there's another industry that could in such an easy way, right? They're not going to create an iPhone or a new technology, right? That's impossible. / it's not as cool. But it's really easy because it's been done to make a new tequila, make a new alcohol, make a new ready-to-go beverage.
Would you guys say that one of the major things about the tequila brand or alcohol in general is that a lot of it's like association? So coming back to that clout thing.
And quality. If I saw Kendall Jenner or The Rock, like, personally, I'm not a fan of The Rock's tequila, so I would never buy it. But I tried it because it's The Rock, right? But I'll never get it again. And the most important metric in alcohol is reorders. Right? How long does the cloud last you, and how long does your tequila actually, last you? And so for us, we have the world's first mango tequila, and so that's like our little niche. But our Blanco and our Repo and our Añejo are phenomenal too. We have an incredible tequila line. We've won awards on it. We've won gold medals across the country. Like, we're on moving and shaking in that. And so it's a slower road, slower burn, but hopefully it lasts longer.
Anything else to add or any advice to people?
The last closing things I can say is just don't stop. Like, really believe in that. I got told that when I was a kid, and as people know, I don't really take no for an answer when it comes down to stuff. And so because of that, I think it's led me to a lot more opportunity than most people would have had. I don't come from opportunity. I don't come from, a lot of money. You come into situations and you got to kind of make your own path. Then you got to make your own path. So that's my little last tidbit of advice.
I love that for sure.
Thank you so much for having me.